Hi Gemini, I'm Jude. Welcome to your weekly reading. Gemini, this is a reading for the week of the 26th of May. Happy birthday, Geminis. Okay, let's get going. If you're happy to like and subscribe, Gemini, I really appreciate that support because it does help my channel, so thank you. Energy you're in, what's going on? Knight of Wands, Queen of Cups. You could be dealing with a fire sign, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. Or you could be dealing with a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. But it's moving on, emotionally moving on, and emotionally feeling very stable and balanced as you navigate something here. Now, Gemini, for some of you, it could be about relocating and shifting home, changing address, with our Knight of Wands there. So let's have a look. Let's see what the cards have got for you for the week of the 26th of May. Gemini season indeed. Wheel of Fortune. Ooh, a new cycle's beginning. I love the Wheel of Fortune. Oh, yes. Yes, something's offered. Okay, but you're a little bit in your head here, according to this. Anything else? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, you're ready to move on, Gemini, is basically the energy here. An old cycle or chapter's closing out, quite a long one. And it's time for the new beginning. So there's an ending here and a new beginning. Now, there's a little bit of conflicted thinking happening. A little bit of caught in your head kind of energy with the Eight of Swords. There's a choice or a decision here and you're kind of push-pulling about which way to go and it's not clear. It's like maybe you need some more facts, some more information so that you can move forward. Because an offer is put to you and I'm reading this today, there's a little bit of kind of resistance maybe to the offer. Because the Knight of Cups is moving in the direction of this 9 and the 9 is quite closed. So this offer might be put to you, but I'm not sure you want it. But it's interesting because in the numerology of it, this 1 cup here adds to the 9 and makes 10, which is the completion of a cycle. So as is the Wheel of Fortune, that's a 10, and as is the world completing a cycle. So there's an opportunity, I feel, here this week to move on and close out a cycle. There is an offer. The challenge is you might get in your head. Now, remember, these are general Gemini, so this may not resonate for you, but that's the feeling here. And when we get the Eight of Swords, it can often encourage us to get more facts, get more information, so that we can open our mind to options and possibilities to help give us the clarity so that we can come to our decision and make our choice. There's a little bit of work to do around this, and with the Strength card here, it's encouraging you to be brave, of course you would, Gemini, and courageous, and to face this and deal with it. There's a little bit still to sort, a little bit of practical stuff to be done. Now, because they're general, it could be all different sorts of storylines. And look, it might not resonate for you, but that's what I can see here in these cards. We've also got Leo energy here. So, yeah, there's a sense of sorting through something from a little bit more of like a clear thinking point of view, considering maybe some options, and looking at this offer, because it's kind of like time to move on is what I can see in the cards. All right, I'm closing your reading out with a message from Spirit for you, Gemini, and we've got the Hermit, which is Virgo energy. 10 of Swords, yeah. And the Hanged Man, which again is encouraging you to look at things from all angles, all perspectives. Because the 10 of Swords, another 10. So how many have we had? Lots. I can't remember. Tens are the closing out of a cycle, a chapter. And the Ten of Swords says it's time to free your thinking, close out this and move on. And the Hermit card, you know, encourages you to kind of feel into your own inner guidance here and look at things from a big picture perspective, and consider how to best move forward. Because there's definitely a sense of have courage, face this, deal with it, do what you've got to do, and let this chapter close out according to these cards. And part of the way through that is looking at other angles, other perspectives, opening up our thinking to other options so that you can kind of close it all out, tie it in a red bow and sail it off into the sunset. And that way you can move forward, is what these cards are talking about, Gemini. All right, bye from me. Have a good week. And I'll see you next week.